Hello, I'm Ron Brian. This is my wife Terry. We are missionary to the country of Haiti. We want to talk to you today about how to pray for your missionaries. One of the things that we would like to discuss is help pray for their relationship with God, that they maintain a strong relationship with God so that they can give out to those that are hurting, those that need to be touched, for their Bible school students, their pastors, and those that are around.
The next category that we'd like to discuss is to pray for their physical and their emotional needs. A lot of times we are so busy doing the work of God that we don't take care of our physical and our emotional needs. God designed a day of rest, and you need to pray for your missionaries to receive that rest when they have the opportunity to have a refreshing that's important for their physical and their emotional needs. And you need to pray for their physical bodies. A lot of times they don't have the same access to health care as you would in other places, and so pray that they have wisdom to know when it's a more serious condition and how to seek out the help that they need for their physical needs.
Also, their family. You have some missionaries have their kids with them on the field. Other missionaries have their kids have grown and left the field, and that brings a whole new dynamic. They have grandkids in the states that they miss, but you can pray for their family, their relationship with their wife. We're together 24/7, and then also pray for their children, that God put a hedge around their family.
The next category we'd like to address is their ability to communicate. They're almost always in a country where the language that's being spoken is not their primary first language, and so you need to pray for them that they'll be able to communicate effectively with their people. They not only need to be able to communicate with the people that they're working with, but they also need to have good communication skills with their partners and those that are supporting their work, so that they can show and project their burden and the accomplishments that they are seeing on their field, and be able to communicate that well with their partner base, but also to be able to communicate with their people that they're working with.
You know, another area of prayer needs that missionaries have is to be an effective minister within their field and seek new opportunities to minister, especially in countries like Haiti. We have several different ministries that we have going, from our children's home to the English school to the medical clinic, and new opportunities opening up daily. So pray for their ministry, and that God will continue to open doors, and that we have the strength to walk through the doors and wisdom to know which doors to go through that is open to us.
Sometimes when missionaries are on the field for many years, they become and they start becoming isolated. They don't have a lot of people from their own culture, their primary language, that they are with every day. And sometimes that can begin to affect how they have interrelationships with the other missionaries that might be on the field, or aim workers, or other team members. So you need to pray for unity amongst the missionary families and the missionary team that's on not only their specific field, but neighboring fields. It's important to have fellowship one with another, and their relationship with the missionaries that are closest to them has a lot to do with whether or not they're able to not be isolated as much, and to reach out and have fellowship in person and through other social media means, to be able to develop relationships within not only their country but in neighboring countries.
You know, another point to bring up when you pray for missionaries is to know a little bit about their country. If you feel burdened for a missionary, take a few moments to go find out a little bit about their country, and that will help you to know what they're going through. Every country is different. We face different problems in our lives because of the country, whether it be economically, socially. Find out a little bit about their country, so when you pray, you will know a little bit more what they're going through, and whether it's Haiti, we have political problems, unrest, the government problems, economic. So find out a little bit about the country, and that will help you pray more for the missionaries so you'll know what they're going through. Again, we want to say thank you for allowing us to be a part of this. May God bless you. We love you. And as always, thank you for your support. We could not do it without you, and thank you for your prayers.